What's up, guys? In the works, and I have got quite the variety of gameplay today because this is going to be a multitude of different things. You're going to see some tank destroyers, you're going to see some G36, you're going to see some vehicle destruction, you're going to see objective play, you're going to see just about everything. And I thought this was a pretty good gameplay because it gave you a nice idea of the map. You get a nice look at some different things, but I sat down and I was thinking about armored kill in general, and I wasn't really ready to sit down and do a quote armored kill review video because I don't feel like I've spent enough time with it. However, I felt like this video would be a good video to talk about a few of the things that I really enjoy about armored kill, because the tank destroyers are one of them, and we are playing on Armored Shield, which is one of my favorite maps, and it might actually be one of my favorite maps in Battlefield 3. This map is absolutely gorgeous. I really can't find any bad things about this map. Conquest. Now, obviously, Rush has a few issues here and there. I'm sure DICE will fix those. I mean, at least I hope so. I would say Conquest across the board on most of these maps plays pretty solid. I don't really have any problems with Conquest. But the tank destroyers, a lot of people don't like these things. A lot of people were saying, oh, they're too weak, you know, they're not good. DICE really kind of let us down with these, and I'm like, what? Really? I love them, because the thing about a tank destroyer is it's an LAV with a tank cannon, basically. I mean, let's not glorify it. It's not going to destroy a tank any faster than a normal tank would destroy, you know, another tank. However, it's very maneuverable. It is very easy to weave in and out. It's very easy to get from point A to point B, and that's a sizable advantage. A lot of people overlook that when they're tanking. And to me, you know, if you have reactive armor on those things, you can do some pretty good work in them. And you'll see me, you know, right there at the beginning, I did some solid work in the tank destroyer, and I really enjoyed that vehicle. I know my buddy Sweat can't stand them, and for a good reason. One of the downsides to them are they are very bouncy. It's really hard to kind of stay on target when you're bouncing around in those things. So far as being as solid as the tanks in terms of, you know, really easy to aim your cannon, not so much. I mean, if you're bouncing around and flooring it at the speed of light, you might have a hard time hitting your targets. But as far as being a nice alternative to the tank, you know, I enjoy it. But this map in particular, the colors on it are so vibrant. Everything about it, the artwork is just really cool. And you know, I haven't seen a lot of people talking about some of the positives of Armored Kill, and I was like, man, let's spread some goodwill here, because this isn't a bad map pack. I know a lot of guys thought that I said that I didn't like it in the first video I did earlier today, which is not the case at all. I mean, if you listen to that video, I clearly state that I really enjoyed this DLC. I just think there's some balancing issues here and there. There's nothing wrong with the maps, though. I mean, the maps are Battlefield, and you know, if you're a Conquest guy, I know you console guys can't stand Conquest on, you know, with 12 players, and that's understandable. I mean, I know that's some of the limitations of console is frustrating at times, and I feel you. I mean, I played on Xbox for the longest time, and I was a console guy, and honestly, when I switched to PC, it was like a breath of fresh air, because it was like, man, finally, I don't have to sit here and worry about not being able to find someone for 5 minutes, where on PC you do get a little bit more action here and there. So that's one of the upsides to playing on PC. Now, I will support console to the day I die, because I think gamers are gamers, and you know, Battlefield 3 is Battlefield 3. If you like Battlefield 3, no matter what you played on, you're a Battlefield player. I don't really think that we should sit here and try to take sides. But I'm really enjoying the Conquest game mode a lot, and that's kind of strange coming from me. And ooh, there was some really bad lag going on tonight when I was playing. That's kind of strange coming from me, because you guys know that I'm mostly a Rush player, but I think Armored Kill really gives you that faster paced Conquest feeling. And before, when I first picked it up, I didn't really like it. I'm going to be honest. I was like, okay, the vehicles are just too overwhelming. I feel like every time I turn around, you know, I can't fly my helicopter. I can't stay alive in my tank destroyer. But I learned how to play it. I learned that one of the exciting aspects of this new game mode is fast-paced vehicle action, and I mean, it's no different than if you were to go against a bunch of infantry people. That's kind of how I look at it. I look at it as like, okay, I'm going against a bunch of tanks, and I kind of look at it as fast-paced infantry play, except you're in a vehicle, and that's one of the ways that I've found a lot of enjoyment out of this Armored Kill DLC. So I know a lot of people are upset by it, but there are a lot of positives out of this. I mean, the AC-130 is pretty fun on Conquest. Granted, it does not last long at all. In fact, I should probably... I'm going to go ahead and slip in a little portion of the AC-130 so you guys can see just how quickly this thing goes down. But let's watch here, and you can kind of get an idea of how quickly some of the vehicles can really take down the AC-130. You can clearly see that I spawned in at 100% health, and this is actually a little bit earlier in the game. I just spliced it in a little bit later for video purposes. But you're going to see here I'm at 100%. You know, I'm not taking any damage right now. No one's really aware of my presence. But once I do start taking damage, you can see it comes quite quickly, and you know any of the jets can take a huge chunk of the life away from the AC-130 very, very quickly. And right now I have no idea what's shooting at me. I'm assuming it's a helicopter that's behind me. You can see I'm getting tagged there by something, and it takes me down almost instantly. And surprisingly, on Conquest, any of the scout helicopters, if you can get up there by it and behind it, those things can take down the AC-130 so fast. It's kind of ridiculous that you would think that a scout chopper, of all the things in the world, would be the arch rival of the big, you know, the big daddy gunship. So I know AC-130 can be pretty intimidating on Rush, but on Conquest, it's just an old baby in the sky. It's a pretty big softy. But yeah, I was struggling from a lot of lag in this game in particular, but it was just such a good game because it kind of captured everything that I like about Battlefield 3. A little bit of vehicle gameplay, a little bit of gun gameplay, a little bit of capping some flags, destroying some vehicles, and you know, I've been enjoying Armor Kill. So if you want to know if Jacob likes Armor Kill, yes, I do. You know, I think Armor Kill is a very good DLC, and I'll be playing it here for the next couple weeks for sure. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I will see you next time. Peace.